There's an old historical marker in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Most folks walk right past it, but if you stop and read it, you realize this wasn't just another saloon. This place was legendary. One day after the Oklahoma Land Run of 1889, while the dust was still hanging in the air, two brothers, Dick and Bill Reeves, raised a gambling tent in the new town, and just like that, the Reeves Brothers Casino was born. On April 22nd, 1889, thousands of settlers raced into Oklahoma Territory searching for land, opportunity, and a fresh start. My own family came here during that era. My grandfather was born in Guthrie only a few months later in October of 1889, and I've often wondered, as his father and uncles walked these streets, did they ever drift through those swinging doors? Did they stand shoulder to shoulder with gamblers, outlaws, and lawmen in the biggest gambling house in the territory? Because according to legend, everybody eventually found their way to the Reeves Brothers Casino. At first, it was only a giant canvas tent, but in a town exploding overnight with settlers, drifters, boomers, Sooners, gamblers, and opportunists, that casino became the beating heart of Guthrie after dark. The Reeves brothers claimed they never closed the doors. Eventually, the canvas gave way to a wood frame building, bigger, louder, wilder. They say faro, monte, roulette, and poker ran day and night. Outlaws drifted through the rooms. Lawmen watched from the corners. Ladies in bright dresses moved through cigar smoke and piano music. And somewhere in the middle of it all, the territory itself was being born. The names still sound half real, half myth. Tulsa Jack, Little Dick West, Al and Frank Jennings, men who rode hard across the territory and occasionally found themselves sitting at a Reeves Brothers poker table. Even legendary lawmen like the three guardsmen crossed paths with the chaos growing around Guthrie. The Reeves brothers eventually replaced the frame structure with brick, permanent, or so they thought. The casino became one of the most notorious gambling houses in the Southwest, and nailed near the door was a warning. We will wash your face, comb your hair, and polish your boots. Place your sombrero on your grave, and erect a monument as a warning to others. He tried and failed. 1907 brought statehood. With statehood came laws. Authorities finally moved to shut the place down, but according to legend, nobody could ever find the key. The Reeves brothers had supposedly kept the doors open day and night for nearly 18 years, and when officials arrived to lock the place for good, there simply wasn't a key to be found. Maybe that story grew bigger over time. Most legends do, but somehow, it feels exactly like the kind of story Oklahoma would tell about itself. That idea that my family might have once sat in this room beside outlaws, gamblers, and drifters, well, who knows? So, with that idea in my mind, I wrote the song, The Reeves Brothers Casino. Because out here, there are still stories to tell.